Hey everyone, Skillsy Shooter here, coming at you, episode 19 of QuadFeed, your number one destination for Miley, Cyrus and Justin Bieber fan appreciation. To kick things off with this new and improved format, we are going to get started with a auto part unboxing, courtesy of Chris. Take it away, Chris.
Yes, so we've discovered that the games weren't really showing off.
Games weren't cutting it for us. On a games podcast, they weren't really cutting us. So,
we're sick of it.
Sick of it. Can't stand it. Can't stand you.
Can't stand you. Can't stand you.
Shall I narrate?
Yeah, I didn't actually have it ready. It's not really fun.
That's it. In true professionalism on this podcast, we've decided to abandon any sort of gaming format. What did you buy anyway?
Chassis bracing.
Chassis bracing.
Bracing.
Damn, that sounds boring as fuck. What do you mean? What is it? Is your Civic going under that much torsional stress that you need to brace your chassis?
Well, yeah, like the odd runs that I do to Macca's, it
At Mac 4.
Yeah. You've got a couple of friends in there, you get a couple of Big Macs and stuff. Go around a couple of corners, the body starts taking a bit of strain, especially afterwards. Got a bit of bending.
Did you go through Paul Walker's supplier?
Paul Walker's supplier. It's kind of similar to those.
I just caught Ron's face just then. That was just like a look of sheer disgust. That was
like
that's a little
hashtag. Soon. Yeah, hashtag too soon. Yeah.
No. I meant in reference to like Fast and Furious. I mean, yeah, obviously there's a segue to what happened, but like, the Fast and the Furious. It was.
But you mentioned Paul Walker. You could have just said, "Oh, was that from the same people that supplied the cars from Fast and Furious?" Not Paul Walker.
Nah. What you mean in that opening scene where he's driving the Eclipse and he changes gear like 9 times? I didn't even know Mitsubishi Eclipses had 9 gears.
Oh, yes, they were the first to have it.
Okay, cool.
Like Porsche with their 7th speed.
Yeah.
7.
Wonderful. Anyway, hilarity aside, this is episode 19 of QuadFeed, and it's been weird. It's a bit of a weird, slow news week, I suppose, for anything newsworthy. April Fools, obviously, has been come and gone with some absolute pearlers, some quite spiteful and awful ones from EA and God knows what. So, I thought it was a bit of a lighter episode, so we'll... I don't even know if Chris is going to go into the boxes that's behind him. Are they from they Mugen? Are they Spoon?
Are they Jay's Racing?
Right. I loved being in the car.
You haven't heard of it?
I haven't heard of them.
It's pretty premium stuff.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Pretty penny for the Type R.
It is, actually.
We're all car guys on here, all enjoy car games, Ron especially. Ron actually emailed me during the week saying that he was considering editing his 5 out of the top 10 games that he did the other week into a format more fitting of his love for car games. So if you just want to go through what games you would want to change, I can give you a platform right now if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let me just... pull up my list. All right, cool. So I'm just going to go from 5 instead of naming 50 games again.
Every retro game.
Every racing car game ever.
Every racing car game ever. The end. Finn.
At number 5, I had Doom/Wolfenstein. I'm going to change that to the Indy 500. Every single time you go down to the arcade, boom, that game was fucking fun. The only bad thing was actually... what I didn't like was when it would turn for you. That drove me insane. But I digress. Number 4, I had all old school games. So, remember Pong, Galaga, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, the original Donkey Kong?
That's a lot to replace. It better be something good.
It's Forza.
Oh,
I'm so glad I'm replacing all of those classic games with Forza.
that's going to be hard to
3.
top, but continue.
3, I had Grim Fandango.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Again,
anyway.
this will have to be something mind-blowingly fundamental
it's
to your
mind-blowing.
gaming.
Fucking mind-blowing. I'm replacing that with Hot Wheels. Anybody play that game?
Hot Wheels 2, because there was no Hot Wheels 1.
That's well, according to Chris. It started at 2. And playing
All
Hot
the good
Wheels
things started too.
was really good. Instead of playing some shit like Grim Fandango. Okay, number 2.
Micro Machines.
Number 2, we're going to have... Oh yeah, Micro Machines, that's them. Hot Wheels, the Micro Machines.
Or as I like to
put them all
call
in
them,
the same category.
foot debris.
Foot debris.
Home Alone weapons, right?
It was. Any house in the early 90s or late 80s, late 80s I would imagine, any sort of ground floor lounge room, it was just scattered with Lego pieces. Oh, I saw a meme on it today actually, just a Lego piece during the day and it's just a brick, and then Lego at night. It's got these like fucking spikes coming out the top of it. Yeah, Micro Machines. There was mini Transformers that were out at the time.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
My lounge room was just strewn full of anything that transformed or anything with sharp, jagged edges that would snap off as soon as you took them out of the packaging. Great job, Hasbro.
Parents.
Hasbro, Potato Chip, Poseidon, Bromosexual. You want to keep going?
Bandai, I think they call it. That company's name. Yeah.
At number 2, I had GTA. Like anything.
That's a really good car game.
Fuck that. Rockstar.
What are you trading that one in for?
Kind of the right idea with cars, but replacing that one with Burnout. I didn't mind Burnout. At least you got to crash things. God damn, this hurts. Number 1, I had Super Mario Brothers and the original Super Mario Brothers and Mario 64. Lame. Who could play a really, really great game like those two instead of fucking... What's that fucking... Gran Turismo, yep. That's number 1 now.
That's
Gran Turismo.
That's mighty impressive, that. And it takes a big man to realise when he's been wrong on 5 occasions to step up to the plate and edit all of those groundbreaking games in preference for some even more groundbreaking driving games.
Yep, those games were not the same at all. None of them. None of them. They were all really, really diverse and interesting. And I would like to play another driving game as soon as possible.
I was a bit surprised to hear your number 1 game wasn't Daytona with the loop track where you can only turn left.
Oh, shit. That is so exciting.
That just introduces too much variety into a driving game, though.
That game blew my mind. I don't get how I didn't get that in there.
Not
just
to
as
mention,
Carlton would say.
It leaves it open for a sequel as well, where there's right-handed turns. Which is always nice. Leave it open in the back end.
Like, we're going to drive forward and turn left, and then we're going to turn a little bit more left. And we're going to go straight, and we're going to turn left again.
I'm going to do it for 700 laps.
Bunch
of jerks.
Greatest games ever. It's my top 5 replaced.
Surprised that wasn't Drive Club on PlayStation 4. Your 2 most favorite things in the world. Car games and PlayStations.
Well, that was actually at number 6, but I promised you guys I'd go from 5 to 1.
Mind you, no one's played that fucking game. It's been delayed like 15 times.
Yeah.
Good luck to anyone playing that game this year.
My number 7 was Driver.
I actually like that game.
That was a brilliant game. I remember buying multiple versions of that. Driver 1, 2, and 3.
I think 3 was my favorite.
Sand fan will never be the same.
You couldn't just magically fly into other people's cars and just... Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Well, let's round up some of the other April Fools done around the gaming stratosphere.
Oh,
some of these are pearlers, some of them are, a bit so-so.
Oh, man, the best one. Fucking
Let's see what's on there.
Titanfall's one.
Oh, Optimus. Oh, Optimus Prime.
I want that. And like, they showed him, like, putting the dude inside the chest. He's got that mad axe. Like, straight away, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's got to be real. And I got taken in. Like,
I didn't hear about that one.
No.
Oh, you got to watch the trailer. Just watch it now and just jizz a little bit. And like, they actually had what it looks like when you're inside Prime's chest, where it's all like square, like you're actually looking out the front of a truck or something.
Yeah.
But I thought that was great.
Not too many game development places would go to that much trouble if you didn't at least find it a little bit believable. Because I must admit, as soon as I had the same reaction you did, I watched it and I thought, you know what, there's a lot of contrast between Optimus and the background. It could have been just patched in. It could have been just like really just dodgily inserted. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Looked at the clock. Sure. Oh, it's April Fool's. Oh shit. Okay. I'll tag along. But yeah, it would be it would be funny.
In
the Someone's one of the best ones. And they're gonna have Autobots and Decepticons as the Titans.
I'm so good.
You know what though? As a premise, I mean, what's to stop them doing that for an actual game anyway? If you've got humans that are fighting the Decepticons when they decide to come down, I mean, obviously it kind of ruins the approach of different transformer types, because you're going to have like ground-based ones and no air-based ones, because that'd be OP as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm just watching the video. That's awesome.
Food for thought,
it's
Respawn.
Really fucking cool.
Food for thought.
It's great. Like, it's a fucking mad idea. And like,
someone's gonna put that in for sure.
They have to. It looks like they've already done it.
Mods.
I was going to say the mod community go mental on that.
What are some of the other ones?
Other ones was in the interest of keeping the acronym to, is it HOTS? They reckon the new non-linear StarCraft 2 campaign that delves into extremely important questions like how the Protoss breathe is called Blizzard's Herald of the Stars. Inside joke, Benny?
Yeah. Well, the Blizzard one's actually really good. Every April Fool's, I mean, obviously you know what's coming, but they're always really creative and always put like heaps of effort into it. I remember back in the days of World of Warcraft, they made the little 8-bit version of one of their little raids. I think it was Molten Core. So they made like a little 8-bit version of that where you're a little person like shooting little bullets through it in 8-bit. That was like really good, and just heaps of stuff like that. Yeah, I always really like the Blitz ones, but all the April Fool's ones I have missed out this year just because I've been flat out with uni work, so I've not seen any of them.
Not to be outdone though, they then went, what was it called? Yeah, not to skate by on a single April Fool's Day prank, Blizzard also announced a new fighting game that pits popular characters from series like Diablo and Warcraft against each other, called Vengeance of the Vanquished.
That's so good. I would play that.
That'd be a great game.
But they kind of do it
like a Smash Bros.
Oh shit, Ben, where did you come from?
No, what?
It was really loud.
Oh, well, sorry. Oh, sorry.
It's a passionate topic.
Yeah, well, they're not kind of doing it, but Heroes of the Storm, which I mentioned last week or the week before, yeah, that's with like characters from all the Blizzard games. I think there's even like a Diablo-like character as well. So if you like Dota 2, Heroes of the Storm, play it.
Get amongst it.
When you get a key, yeah, it's closed at the moment. I'm dying to get in. So, yeah, that's going to be really good.
No luck.
Speaking of Dota 2 and keys, have you heard about the Dead Island Dota style game? That's it.
Oh
Beiber.
yeah.
That
that's
looks
right.
pretty cool.
Is that in beta at the moment? I haven't heard of that. I want it.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's called Epidemic, I think. Dead Island Epidemic, and it's very similar to Dota 2. And I've heard people are getting keys for it. I thought, being our resident key winner, you might have got one.
Mind you, though, we've been to a previous Dead Island launch party.
The game wasn't good, but it was a very fun night.
It
So
was.
it doesn't matter.
Zombies and
Very fun.
hot bitches walking around. What more can you ask?
And in like, was it a cruise bar? As in like one of the most picturesque bars in Sydney,
In
right
the
on the
world?
water, across the road, across the way from like Opera House and
Just-
right underneath Harbour Bridge. So
Just the Opera House. Yeah.
pretty damn good.
I'm barred from there.
The Opera House?
Of course you are.
Yeah, any place where tourists go. Barred from
For young
14
children.
Yeah, that too. You know, that's why I'm like I hang out in bars, but like barred from 14 places in Sydney, people.
You are?
Really? Damn.
This all right, come on. You can't let that slide. I mean, similar to him thinking that before the show started that I'd actually been banned from driving because I'd hit and killed a child at a pedestrian crossing.
That was crazy. I believed
He
it.
bought it, like a hook, line, and sinker as well. It's great. I might upload that as part of a bit of bonus footage. Yeah, barred from 14 places. Come on. I don't think I've been to 14 places in Sydney, let alone been barred from them.
That's because once you get barred from one, and that was the place you always went to, you're pretty much like, well, I'm going to go to the next one. And you go to that one, you get barred there, and so on and so forth.
Word gets around, yeah.
Yeah, but like I've been barred for other people starting fights and then I jump in. I got barred for being punched, which made no sense to me. I fired
Troublemaker.
up. Yeah,
Your
it's
face
troublemaker.
hurt his hand.
eh?
Your face hurt that guy's hand. You're barred.
Yeah, stop headbutting that guy's fist, you thug.
It was literally it. It's like I get punched in the side of the head and like I go down like I'm in a daze and what the fuck was that? And I bounce up and then I grab the guy and we're just having like a cuddle scuffle. You know, it's like except the guy was trying to kill me. But the bouncers come out and it's just like both of you troublemakers get the fuck out. And I'm like, he punched me completely unprovoked. And then we continued to cuddle scuffle out the front. But
All I did was kiss his girlfriend, and it was completely unprovoked.
I did have my hand on her leg, slowly going up her thigh.
In a northerly direction.
But
And
that was because she had a bucket of chicken on her lap.
well, then that's the thing. I would have been eating her out then. But
There's a joke. There's a
Finger
KFC joke in there somewhere. Something to do with a box and greasy thighs. Yeah, baby. You want to when you put your bone in the greasy box after you're done with the thighs.
the thighs are the best part. But
I'm still talking about chicken.
got barred once from for doing this. I did that in at a pub, and the floor manager came up to me and said, "What's that?" And I'm like, I was telling my friend a story, and he took it as like I was threatening somebody or some shit like that. So to save, actually for the safety of other patrons, they kicked me, and I was never allowed back. And when I went back there, they're like, "Oh, I was abusing the bar staff." So I've been like, they've made up bullshit just to fucking bar me. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And like the places that I drink at now, like they know me, and since the places that I drink at now, like since they know me, like the bouncers and the staff, they know I'm not there to cause no trouble or nothing. So like I
But they
constantly
still
drink.
barred you.
Not anymore. You've killed them all.
The other places where I've been barred from, yeah, I have hurt some other people who barred me. One time, when I miss at pool, I spiked the cue into the ground. I'm like, fuck, that was really easy, and I missed it. Barred for that. Barred for scratching a pool cue because I slapped it on the table. Barred for that.
Yeah,
That was a bar race, by the way. But I came back maybe a month later, and they forgave me. So that brought it at that time, I think I was at about seven places.
Years old.
That was-
Oh,
No.
that's
He's only
impressive,
three-
man. That's impressive. A, you got let in. B, you're a pool champ. C, you got thrown out, and D, you got let back in. That's classic.
They
7-year-old
changed
behavior.
they changed their bounces. Once they change their bounces, you're good. You can go in, no matter what your reputation. But hey, enough about that.
Enough about that. So, viewers, if you're in Sydney and you see Ron in a pub, don't provoke him, even if he's doing some unsavoury things to your girlfriend. Chances are he's probably running out of pubs in Sydney to go to. So,
it's one of the worst things ever.
do him a favour. Let him have his way with your girlfriend, and then nobody will get hurt.
That's right. She will get hurt too.
Boom.
My dick is huge.
Wake with rape.
She will.
Caller 10 is Ron. Hello.
Hi, I'm gonna perform my first rape. I'm planning on doing it tomorrow night, which is a Friday. Really looking forward to it. You suggest I bring a condom. I don't know what's the etiquette in these situations.
Didn't you call last week?
Yes, I did.
How did that go?
Ended up... Well, that didn't end up being a rape more than a murder/rape. So technically she was dead, but that doesn't really count, right? So that's why I'm trying it again. This time I won't choke her. Maybe I'll just beat her.
Yeah, even that got too weird for me.
Wow.
April
By the way, hey, if
Fools.
anybody finds that offensive, you're a fucking pussy. Man the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It was, like it's funny. Like I know it's not a joking matter, but there's a French comedian who released a video and it's gone viral and about like he air rapes people. Basically, there's somebody standing in the back, and they're like a girl, and she's bent over, and he just
you reenact
stands.
it for us? You did it so well
Yeah.
before.
So she's like this, and the guy is like this. So
Interesting.
that is hilarious. Why people are kicking up a shitstorm about that is beyond me. People said that it glorifies rape. I kind of just think it's funny. Like the guy's not really hurting anybody, and it's a fucking joke.
Banter?
Like people get jokes, right? Let's make fun of everything or make fun of nothing. So people who don't find it funny have no sense of humor or souls. Fuck yous.
Moving on. The, what was it? Some of these are sort of in-jokes sort of thing. Like, okay. Frostbite is now up and running on the Wii U. One of the most graphically intensive graphics engines is now running on the Wii U. Good job.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is one of those April. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. This isn't a news topic. Titanfall Optimus Prime DLC. What else was there? Gee, it looks like there was a few. They didn't let up. Sony announces Power Food.
What? Did they have like a really like punny with a P, like a punny kind of name for it or
I
anything?
don't know. It says the non-factual news release is issued by Sony and is acknowledged spoof press release for April Fool's Day. Yeah. Food that can also power your electronics. Interesting.
Wow.
I like the League of Legends one. They just sped up the cooldown and just allowed everyone to do really explosive attacks
Oh, really?
all the time. So the game was essentially broken because there was no cooldown timer. And everyone was just running around just doing all these explosive attacks and just literally destroying each other. And everyone just loved it. It was like everyone was just having a blast.
Damn.
We need to have a game of that one night. Team
Sure.
QuadFeed.
Yeah,
Or
I'd be
Dota
up for
2 or
that.
something like that.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of a button mash to me. I wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing.
After a few games, you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
I would
Don't worry,
fucking hate
Ben
that.
will give you the classic introduction of yelling at you how much you suck.
Yeah,
I had
hey,
sex with your mother
I-
several
that'd be-
times.
that would be interesting to see how the roles would be reversed. Like for once, me being in a game where I just completely suck at it, and people are just like, "Come on, F5 or something," and I'm like, "What?" Just
Alt
standing
F4.
Alt F4, yeah.
there. What's a battle?
Oh, he said, what's that rattle?
It's the air conditioner.
I have a cold. Yeah. All right, let's change topics entirely.
I played Goat Simulator this week.
Good topic change.
Was it
Cool.
glorious?
Wow. How is it? Is it as awesome as it actually kind of looked when I
It's
first?
a lot. Yeah, it's heaps of fun. It's hilarious.
Whimsical.
It's, yeah. I mean, I don't like to throw that word around a lot, but it is whimsical.
Yeah. It does lose value when you use it too much.
I know.
Fine.
I mean, it's funny because when we first heard about Goat Simulator, we were like, what the hell? Like, this is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But like the whole game is like a joke sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
basically it's just like an open world sort of thing. You run around, you got to score points, you got to get achievements, and it's just really, really funny. It's just hard to explain. Just the things you got to do, and like the environment that you're in, where you just headbutt people or just
Is it
climb up
a
really
deal?
high and jump off. And sorry.
Is it a deal where it's kind of like, it's a sandboxy kind of game, right? Like you're in
Yeah.
a town, but one of those things where it's kind of like, GTA 3 where you start off in one town, and once you've done enough things, this next section of the town will open up. Is it like that, or is it just...
Not at the moment. No, not in the version that I've played. So maybe later on they may do something like that. I'm not sure. But
Is there
just
a really good story or something?
no, it just
They
spawns you
don't
with
even
your
set it
go.
up. I watched a
Great
review of
story.
it before the show
Called Choose Your
started.
Own Adventure.
It's like you can't die. There's
Yeah.
like the physics, like the ragdoll physics, are just like wonderfully
It's so good at it.
buggy.
Yeah, they're
and
so good.
intentionally
Yeah, they're
buggy,
broken.
really glitchy. But all that aside, like it's kind of like you've taken like a DayZ kind of approach to it. Really not polished it in any way, shape or form, yet you can still have a shitload of fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to pick that up than I am to pick up play DayZ, which I already have bought and haven't spent a single cent
Come on. We need to go on a fucking adventure. I'm going to take you to like Northwest Airfields and we're going to go kill some fucking people.
Don't do it.
So,
He's going
hurry
to
up.
kneecap you.
I wanna go
Leave
down
with the
to
zombies.
Electro Avenue.
Oh, very nice.
I was in Jay's stream today, and he hooks it up with Spotify, and every time he goes to Electro, he plays that song. I was like, oh, that's gold.
It is a good song.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I will fire it up. I mean, I can't guarantee this weekend. It definitely won't be this weekend.
No. I have way too much work anyway. So
Yeah.
like Thursday, this time next week onwards, I'm a free man for like 3 weeks.
Free as a bird. Although we did have a good time last Sunday, didn't we, guys? Playing a bit of Titanfall.
Yeah.
That's right. That was great.
Oh, you guys played?
Yeah, fuck you.
I
man.
was,
You're not part of this. So
Oh, don't make the guy feel bad.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
No, before we start on that, I want to ask how your thing went, Ben.
did he leave?
I think he
I'm
just
back.
left
I'm
the
back.
camera
I'm
up.
back.
Oh, because your picture changed. Like I can't
Yeah, I know.
see it. Oh, there you
I
are.
turn the camera off. That's how pro I am. When I leave, I turn it off.
Oh, you're good.
That's
Yep.
next level trolling. That is.
I know.
Did you get all your work done?
Sorry, you want? Still going.
Oh,
Like, so much work. Yeah. The backstory was last Sunday we were supposed to do the recording, and literally 2 minutes before Gav sent out the call on Google Hangouts, I just checked one of the outlines for one of my assessments, and they just changed it. Like I'd finished it in a week in advance because I had a bunch of other assessments. So they're like, oh, yeah, and they're just like, oh, there's still a week to go, so we're just going to change like one major criteria of it. So all the work that I had done was now completely wrong, like 2,000 word essay, fully referenced, everything, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I had to start from scratch again. And then I also had like 5 other assessments to do, like lesson plans for school, to conduct a whole lesson, all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, that was just, yeah.
With the little stick thing?
No, I use an interactive smart board. Thank you very much.
Boom.
So,
What the hell is that?
So kids,
it's awesome.
The lesson here is never try.
Yeah, the lesson is university admin and staff are the smartest dumb people in the world.
Smartest dumb people.
They are so smart, like academically, but then they're just like, oh, how do I turn a computer monitor on or something like that? Or just, oh, we'll just change this criteria. You know, it's not due for another week. Surely no one started it, so we'll just change it. It's like a completely different assessment.
That's why I always leave my stuff to the last minute.
Mm. Well, yeah, I've got 5 assessments due Monday, so
Boom.
It's now Thursday.
Well, I feel suitably
and I got work
guilty
tomorrow and on Saturday.
I feel suitably guilty for roping you in for 2 hours of podcasting nonsense.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm here.
Anyway,
I'm here for the cause.
what were we talking about before? We were talking about Titanfall.
Oh yeah, your game. All right, okay, I'll see you.
Ben.
He's gonna do
No,
it.
I want to hear how crappy you guys went and how much better my score is of yours.
Go.
Sorry, mate.
Did you record any of the Titanfall gameplay?
I didn't know. I didn't know whether or not it was going to
One
pick up
time
voice.
I am on top of the ladder above you and Ron, and there's no footage.
Once.
Because I think it was one game where you beat you didn't beat the shit out of us, but you were like higher than me and Gav score wise. But the thing is, here's the truth, and this is what actually did happen. Is by the time
The second he left,
every single game we played, we fucking lost every single one, and we're still leveling up and shit. The second Chris leaves, we fucking win straight away.
I had that many deaths that I handicapped the entire team.
So good.
mind you, some of these guys we were going up
10
against,
straight games.
well, I think one of them was a Gen 8. I didn't even know there was a Gen 8 on the planet, let alone in a fucking Australian lobby. So we'll come up against. There was a couple of 2s and 3s.
I snapped his neck. It was good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Every single match
You
where we
snapped your
fought,
own neck.
there was one guy that you thought you went to school with, wasn't there?
Oh, Nick Ashton.
Nick Ashton.
Yeah.
Maston?
Yeah, that was some guy's name that we were playing against. That fucker was good, and
was
he
good.
had, I don't know what it was,
I
but
loved
he
killing him
hunted
there.
Chris
It was
down.
good. It was
Just
just a nemesis battle on our hands.
Yeah, I barely saw
Yeah.
the and first he started hunting down Chris, and then he started hunting Gav. Is that what happened? You guys just kept seeing him
He was the
and kept
predator.
running into him.
He just
Yeah, he got me about 15 times in a couple of minutes. It was just I don't think my name had faded from the first kill by the time it was up again. It was just crazy.
yeah,
By the way, Chris is as bad as he said he
as
was.
advertised. Yeah.
No offense, Chris. But,
There's one thing that Chris is. He's completely truthful, and
Yeah.
he is as bad as advertised.
Yeah.
That said,
Love
though,
you, Chris.
he did probably level up more times during the hour or so that we played than he
And
had in the entire time he played the game. So, if there's any sort of contribution to you getting better, then I'm happy that we made that.
Yeah.
I was hoping you had a bit of the footage where you might have seen me trying to do a double jump with the group of people and just
And falling down a chasm or
miserably
something.
falling short. Or trying to jump onto the zip line and
I
not even
regret
getting close.
nothing.
Because I remember that shit. Like, I remember you said right at the end before you took off. You're like, oh yeah, like I learned a lot from watching you guys. Oh no, you sent this in an email the next day. You're just like, I learned a lot from watching you guys. It's kind of like you might have just like stayed where you spawn and just like watch our names. The skills you shoot. Well, at the time.
No, I was running around behind you guys.
Yeah, like
until
Coming up
I
there.
didn't make a jump or something, and then I was off by myself and got killed.
because it's just funny how you said like you barely use the parkour, and that's like the greatest thing about that
It
game.
is, yeah.
Like,
The
It's like
most
saying you don't use
common
the
thing
guns.
yeah,
I don't use the guns in Titanfall.
Well, I don't really use the
I
gun.
just want to double jump. That's it.
The snap kick. Like,
Oh, the kick is brilliant. That's so cool.
that's how I get all of my kills. Like, shooting, forget it.
It's a
Well,
bit
and then
OP,
Nick
I
though,
only
isn't
use
it?
shooting
behind
when
you.
I'm rodeoing Titan. That's the only time I fire a
Don't you
gun.
think it's a bit OP though?
The kick.
Yeah, I mean everyone turns into fucking John
I
Claude Van
actually
Damme.
kicked 2 people through a wall. Yeah.
I think
I was
it's
like,
if you've got your gun drawn and
shut
bullets have
eyes.
hit your target, I don't think a person in their kick animation should really stand a chance. Or am I off base in saying that?
Well, you can actually do it through a wall. I killed a couple of people through the wall. Like, you know how you see a gun stick out through a wall or something?
Oh,
If you
right,
walk
it's just
up and
bad
you
clipping.
you'll kick through and you'll kill them.
Future patch coming up.
Like it was fun, but yeah, like I
And,
I
and
just
sorry,
laughed
can I
half the
just
time.
clear up that game where I finished bottom of the table? Was the game that I unlocked the last sniper rifle, and I thought I'm going to give this a go. So I was basically Mr. Crow's Nest, sitting at the beginning of the map, on a high perch somewhere, just waiting for people to pick off. I think I ended up I still finished positive, but I wasn't involved in the action as what I would have been in previous rounds. So that was the game
it's
where
true because like
I sat on a broomstick and just at the back of the map.
That was the game I gave up shooting and just kicked everything.
Turned into Jackie
the thing
Chan.
is like his skills is actually like a really good guy. Was a really good player. Like he was pretty much top of the ladder for every single like match up until then until
The sniper.
he decided to pull out the sniper rifle. I'm just like, I am not even going to bother with that shit. And I pretty much, if I wasn't coming second, I'd be just the middle somewhere.
Distinctly average.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're good. You're
It's
good.
because of all the driving games I'm currently obsessed with. I even Ben got that
Yeah,
one.
that's
I'm
it.
glad you...
Those driving games really do encourage, Twitch motion shooters. They really do encourage that. I was thinking about doing a video about that actually, seeing how going from a game which has got a significantly faster pace and whether or not it benefits you to go back to something like Ghosts.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Maybe there's legs in that video. Don't steal it, bitches.
But speaking of Titanfall, just quickly.
I'm sorry, Ben. Actually, you
sorry.
you weren't part of that gaming session, so you still
okay.
have your mouth shut until we're...
I'll allow it.
Alright.
I'll allow it.
I,
I'm going to lawyer you on this one. Overruled.
statistics say that I'm a better player than all of you, but that's okay.
Whoa, let's pump the brakes here.
Shots fired.
On
Go on,
PC.
Ben.
Titanfall, they have an anti-cheat system where if they catch you cheating, you don't get banned for it,
They put you
but
in
they
a
just
lobby
put
with
you
other
in
people.
lobbies with other cheaters.
I
So
think that's
it's
great.
cheaters versus cheaters, and then the rest of us on our lofty perches. But yeah, I think that's a mad idea.
It is. It's great. I think it's just like the GTA Online system where basically if you're a massive
Good
fuck...
sports, and, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, if you're a good sport, you stay like with people who are just playing the game, and if you're a cunt muscle, like basically every single fucking person who plays GTA Online, yeah, all of yous. That includes me. You're a cunt muscle. Because, when you come out of a pain spray and like some fuckwits already
They're just
thrown
waiting
down
there.
a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
the explosives. So as soon as I come out, I've just modded the fuck out of my car.
I just want to get it to my garage to
Couple of
save it.
sticky bombs. Boom.
Or
and
a
they just
rocket
fucking
launcher or
blow
something
me up.
like
I'm
that.
like, you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, that's actually a pretty good segue because come June 2014, Heists,
Heists.
baby.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Rejoice.
When that shit's on, everybody jump back on your 360s. We got to do like a 4-person quad feed or PodQueed heist. And it's going to be the greatest.
Quad.
I'll do it if it comes to Xbox One.
But you won't be able to play with us though. You have to get the 3 sharks. Which actually you can just jump over and like use my brothers. Just use my brothers as him, and
Awesome.
I will be here and I'll play it on mine. So
So
yeah.
what are the heists? Is it just you all get to do like a co-op mission together where it's
Yeah.
a heist?
But like, did you play the actual campaign, Ben?
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you know how you plan the heist?
Sure,
Apparently, it's
yeah.
just like that,
Oh,
except
sweet.
yeah, except online. You have to get the trucks and all that, and the outfits or whatever, and plan it and all that shit. And that's what I was looking forward to for online. I actually haven't played it because the heists aren't there yet. So can't wait.
It logged about an
Look-
hour
look
of
forward
online
to
play.
June.
That's it.
Really? Ooh.
Well, that was right around the
It's
time
got a nice
when the
polish.
glitches were happening and money was an issue, and they were,
That's right.
things would stall. I still haven't logged in to get any updates that have happened since the payout, the $500,000.
So you got your $500,000 payout, not just the 250.
I haven't got a dime yet.
Oh wow.
I don't
as soon
think
as I log-
you can get it.
Oh, really?
I think you had to log in like in that month.
Hmm.
Oh well,
Yeah, I
we'll
got
find
mine.
out. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I have mine, but I logged in a couple of
I got
times
like
just to
a-
get it.
I got that like some dude who was just like, hey, blah blah blah, shared with you $17 million, like all that shit. But that's all gone now, right? Because
Yeah.
the people who were just cheating to get heaps of cash.
Yeah, they banned those. I mean, you only have to go to YouTube and you'll see like unlimited money glitches, or like every fifth video is all these unlimited money glitches where you go into a garage, come out, do a handstand, pull your dick, and then go back inside the
I do that all
apartment
the time.
Yeah.
in the street.
I do that. That's how I keep in shape.
Unlimited XP, and they got all like the glitch maps as well, where you just go around the racetrack. You just put sticky tape down on your controller, so you're steering left or right the whole time, and you just go around the track. Like you can just leave the room and all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
Like you could do on Pokemon.
like people make the certain maps.
I really can't wait till heists come.
That will be
And,
cool though.
like, I do have one of the coolest clans ever. We're called We Blow Goats. So if you see us,
You can
we
take
blow
that.
goats.
You can take that into Goat Simulator as well.
that was nice. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, consistent branding.
Literally,
mate.
I
It's
haven't
the
played
key
it
to
that
good
long.
marketing. Lefty, are you listening? Yeah.
Hey, Ben, have you got it on 360?
What?
GTA?
PS3.
No, PS3. I don't have
Oh,
360.
lame. You're out. That's it. You're out.
What is this?
You're out.
This is like reverse
You're out.
PC elitism. Poor bastard.
You're like always doing on that thing, Ben. We're recording, champ.
Oh, it's just my.
It's my thing.
Oh, sorry. Come on, Ron. Please, dude. Come on,
Please, I cry.
please.
I'm gonna get some more.
Do we want to talk about this podcast turf war
That we're gonna win.
that we're gonna win
That's right.
as of next week? Although I think the rules
is
were
it next
changed. I think Cawthorne changed the rules on us midway through, saying it wasn't necessarily first to 20; it was the first to quit. So I don't know how that's going to pan out. So it's basically a race to the end of time. And if that pans out and the world doesn't explode, we'll probably have the edge on them in terms of episodes. But they got themselves a sponsorship deal during the week. apparently laying down the gauntlet to us to either do the same or to get a sponsor of an equivalent awesomeness. And I don't know. Can my company sponsor the QuadFeed?
Yes.
You could launder some money that way. They could sponsor
Yeah, I
it.
was
And you
gonna
could just
say,
give the money
yeah.
straight back to them. All that sort of stuff.
Conflict of interest, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, Corthel, Griffoir, Mr. Beeves, if you're listening, I hope that you are. It's on,
Or
bitches. It's on.
Can we get the overindulgence to sponsor us?
Yeah, in a surprise move. Yeah. I don't know. What companies should we pitch to then, you think? We rock up and say, hello, Mr. CEO, and we'd like to introduce you to a wonderful opportunity to sponsor one of Australia's up-and-coming rape-based gaming-associated podcasts. Do you want in? Who'd be up for that? Aldi? Big W? JB Hi-Fi?
Glasses.
If JB Hi-Fi sponsored us, that would be freaking epic.
Yeah, that'd be mad. Or EB Games.
EB Games. You look in the background, there'd be just nothing but limited edition things filling my bookcase, plasma
You
tellies
could
in the
knock that
background.
wall out and still not have enough room.
Yeah. Plasma TVs that I'm not even watching. Just leave them on there just to screen burn. Because I've got them at such a good price.
The
All
logo,
free.
QuadFeed logo on it.
Ronald?
Yeah.
Oh, is it KFC?
Chicken.
No. Devil wings.
Oh, so
Devil.
we're disregarding the fact that he just fucked off and... Okay, cool.
I said I was going to get something. Also, I needed to pay.
Yeah, Gav. He said he was going to go get something.
Of course. Yeah, my bad.
He said he was going to go get something. That's all.
Yeah, gonna go get something.
Oh.
That's all.
Hey. All right. You guys want to bring that up? All right. You guys want to bring that shit up? Okay. Somebody explain it, and then I'll tell it.
I'll explain it because
Somebody
it was me who wrote the email, and it was interpreted in a context that was so far off base that it doesn't actually warrant explaining it. But I will. So
Look,
this week has
by
been...
the way, we've lost this turf war already because of infighting.
It wasn't infighting. I can assure you it wasn't infighting.
really.
So
That's how
here
wars
was what
are
my
won.
schedule was for this week. Sunday night we tape QuadFeed. Couldn't this week based on assignment
Ben's
related
fine.
mishaps.
Not doing his homework.
The star of the show had schedule conflict with uni. There, yep.
The schedule for what?
I said the star of the show had a schedule conflict with uni.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
What? Gav was here though.
Zing. Sunday, couldn't do the show. Monday, I had basketball. That's a constant. Tuesday, we didn't do due to lack of communication
Check
on
my
email.
emails.
At which point I wrote an email saying, so if we're going to do it tonight, I need to know kind of now because I won't go to the gym and I'll come back and we'll do the show on Tuesday night. Hours pass. More hours pass until I get a glut of replies saying, oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I didn't check my emails all day. Bloody, bloody, blah. I can do tonight. I can do tonight. Ron says, I can do tonight, but I can't do Wednesday. So in my reply to the other two saying, I can also do Wednesday. Ron can't make it, that's all. You know, in my mind said in that tone of voice, as in like, it's not a benefit for us to do it on Wednesday because Ron won't be here, i.e. we should do it Thursday. Today is Thursday. Australian Standard Time. The time is now 10:22, Thursday the 3rd of April. And then seemingly, because all tone is lost via email, it was made out that I was
just
being
didn't
a
use
massive
any
fucking
images.
Orchestrating some sort of next level
Where were your
NATO
emoticons?
ninja plan to not include one in tonight's show. Couldn't have been further from the truth.
That's literally what it sounded like when I'm like, hey, basically, oh wait, Chris can do tomorrow. Chris can do Wednesday. I can do Wednesday. Ben can do Wednesday. Ron can't. That's all. We can still do it Wednesday. And I was like, you fuck! What the fuck?
There was no punctuation which would infer that sort of inflection in my voice.
No, like I don't even read punctuation anymore. Who puts full stops in text messages anyway?
Well,
But-
people who know how to
I
construct proper sentences. I would have
I
thought.
think what was worse was I hadn't actually read the emails yet, and I was still included.
So you
I
read all-
hadn't applied at that time.
Also, if it was a scheme to not include you in the show, why would I show you the email?
It was a decoy.
You absolute wally.
I didn't know. I was like,
We actually
Is it-
recorded
what I'm
another show. This one's just a pity show.
This is like 25, man. We're up to 25 now.
We've got a whole other channel.
Yeah. Don't tell
Wait,
them
what
it's
I-
25.
you guys got a whole other panel.
Yeah.
Because when I read it, I was just like, wow, you are being really brash about this. You are like, dude, fuck Ron. Seriously, Ron, you're in on this email. Fuck you, buddy. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
whoa,
That's how
all from this
transparent I am.
motherfucker.
You're fucked, and I'm gonna let you know about it by way of email.
Yeah, and I was just like, whoa.
even though you're
Fuck, and
at my engagement party, not 3 days prior to that. I hate this guy so much. I'm inviting him to my engagement party.
But that's the thing, like, when, like, I read it again later after a couple of replies, and I'm like, oh, yeah, right, no, I get it. Because you explained it, and I was like, oh, right. Oh, shit. And then I just trolled you after that when you said you had to get your now fiance,
Yes.
you have to get her a gift for her birthday.
That's when I realized
And
something was amiss, because I'm like, oh, I'm being trolled.
Yeah, I just literally went, fuck. I feel like a bit of a dick, but and I just put in the exact same dejected reply from before, except replace my name with Sophie, Gav's girlfriend's name, fiance's name. So I was just like, oh no, I totally get it now. Here's a stupid answer.
Sophie should get her own present. She's not that big of a deal. She's not a big deal. in your
Exactly.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly
And then after
legitimate
that,
response.
now I'm doing all this that's all shit. So fuck you, Ben, for bringing it up. Now it's out there.
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
make sure I troll you next.
That and the fact that I've invested quite a bit of time in the branding of QuadFeed. So for me to shoot myself in the foot is not indeed preferable. But yeah, I'm glad we cleaned that up on air. Okay.
That's cool.
I'm
That's
glad I
all.
brought it up.
That's all right. Oh, Ben, you want to take fucking credit for that, hey? Yeah, go ahead. Take
Yeah, I
credit.
do. I brought it up.
It was funny. I mean,
Shit, yeah.
normally stuff like that would play on my mind, but as soon as I read it and I sent my reply and I'm like, there's no way that can be misinterpreted. So I just sent it and forgot about it for the rest of the day. And then here's me for the rest of today looking through emails going, oh, no one's replied back yet. Oh, no one's replied back yet until 5 to 5 from various people. So, it's all good.
I think my one had like...
Water under the bridge.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Water underneath a misinterpreted bridge. Awesome.
I replied at 6 a.m.
When you show that story, like totally put up screenshots of the conversation so people can read the emails. That'd be a nice treat for them. You people out there like reading, right?
You like reading emails?
Just
with
make some
sentence
more editing
structure?
work for Gavin.
It does, yeah. All you're really doing is sentence me to an extra hour in Premiere Pro, whilst I take
Sorry, guy.
screenshots of my email and then send them through. Probably leaving in some information that I would rather not be in there. Yeah,
Bank account details.
yeah.
I kind of want to know what's in there as well.
Commonwealth Bank. Do you want to talk a bit of movies
All
and
right,
TV?
thank you.
Because some stuff's happened.
Yeah, TV, yeah. I caught up on something just before we started recording, so I can talk
What was
about
that?
the How I Met Your Mother finale.
Oh, what happens there? Why is there such a shitstorm about that? What happened?
Yes.
Because I got sick of that show like really
Yeah.
early on. I thought it was great,
Yeah.
and then I just fucking got over it. So I never watched it like past season 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's the big shitstorm?
Well, I haven't watched it for ages, but I just watched it literally, like an hour ago. Basically, the time period.
Spoiler face.
Oh yeah,
Heard of the spoiler face.
good. The return.
Yeah, good. I forgot about that.
Good job, Ron.
The time period jumps around a lot, but basically, Barney and Robin, they get married.
Really?
Yeah. And then
That's the entire final
Ted's-
season, broken up into seemingly, I won't say 24-hour like episodes because it's the following episode
What?
occurred between
Yeah,
3
separate
p.m.
screens.
and 4 p.m. It's like a
yeah.
whole fucking season worth. Sorry, continue.
Speaking of 24, apparently that's coming back.
Okay, we'll deal with that. Just
Oh
while
yeah,
Ron
the
does a
UK
line.
one. We'll get that in a second. Yeah. So Barney and Robin get married, and
She's hot.
then
Hmm.
yeah, she's the best. And then Ted meets some girl at her wedding, but he's supposed to be going to Chicago the next day. He then cancels it. He then starts seeing this other girl, and then
At
they
her
get
wedding.
married. Yeah. So then they get engaged, and then basically I think they get married as well. I can't remember now.
And they've
Like
only known
comprehension.
each
She's
other
the
like
mother.
days or something.
No, they've known each other for like a few years.
All right.
Yeah, so they're actually like proper
But
in
she
love with
never
each other.
appeared in the show until then.
Yeah, I think she's in it for a little bit beforehand as well. A
Yeah.
couple of other ones from what I've seen in
midway
the
through the
ads.
season, she made an appearance as a, I think it might have been the last episode of the second last season where you see her at the end where she's buying a train ticket.
Okay.
And that was kind of like, because supposedly there was not so much talks, but there was rumors going around that it was going to be Katie Holmes. But they wanted like an unknown kind of actor or actress for it. And then, yeah, she was sort of sprinkled in the last sort of few episodes. She was the bass player from the band that was playing at
The
Robin
wedding. Yeah.
and Barney's wedding kind of thing. And they never actually meet until pretty
Slap
much the
the
last
bass.
episode. The what?
Yeah.
Slap at the base.
Slap in the face.
Slap at the bass.
And then then they get married. I think they have a couple of kids together. I can't remember. Yeah, they do, obviously, because that's who he's talking to, the kids. And then she gets sick, and then she dies. So that kind of came out of nowhere. So she dies.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like 6
I'm
years later. Yeah, what?
The mother dies.
Yeah,
Yeah. How I Met Your Mother, who will die,
yeah.
essentially.
And
Oh, wow.
then, so 6 years after that, after like his just grieving period or whatever, that's when he's talking to his kids, and his kids are like, you clearly like aren't Robin, because this whole time you've been telling us this story, which is like the whole season, you haven't mentioned our mum until right at the end, which makes a lot of sense. And then he's like, okay, yep. And then I go, I'll call her now. And then he's like, oh no, actually, I'll drive over there. So then he drives over there with his little blue trumpet thing. And then,
French horn.
yeah, they hook up
Wait,
or whatever.
Happily ever after.
But it's like quite in the future, like they're quite like old, like, yeah, it's like 10 or so years, like at least.
isn't his voice the voice of
Bob Saget.
Yeah. So is it Bob Saget playing him?
No, it's just the voice when they go and do it. But you never actually. Fun fact: that final scene was actually filmed back in 2005, so that the continuity of the kids doesn't get older. 'Cause
Oh, that
obviously
makes sense.
When these kids were,
I
18.
burned the daughter.
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
He said he'd burn the sun.
Okay.
Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing you.
So,
Sun.
so yeah, I mean those kids who were 18 at the time in 2005, or 18 and 17, or however old they were, they've kept that secret for close to a decade. So,
Wow. So they're quite old now.
Well, she's 27 and smoking hot.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna look her up.
Spoiler alert, there's a FAP coming.
Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, I wasn't a fan of the show, so I only just watched the last one just because I like pretty much any season finale of a show that's been going for quite a while. I thought it was good, but I could see why people are pissed off because it was kind of just like the writers keep on pushing them together when they're clearly not good for each other or supposed to be together, but they keep on trying to do it anyway. So it was just weird how they did it, but I mean, it was good to see them together in the end, I guess, but really, technically, they really shouldn't have been.
I think the underlying theme would be like they weren't good for each other at the times they were trying to
Yeah,
get
I guess
together.
if you want to, yeah.
But and people were saying like they should just rename the show "How I Met Your Stepmother," you know, for all of the inclusions that the actual mother had in the show. It's like, oh yeah, I met your mum. She was the bass player in the wedding. She was great. We were married for something like 12 years. Then she died, and now, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I really should go back to my, friend that I had 20 odd years ago.
Wait,
And start boning her
wasn't
now.
she married to Barney, or did they split up by that point?
Yeah, that's the other sort of arc on the
Oh,
story.
fuck. Yeah, I didn't even mention the part. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
They got a divorce after like 3 years
yeah.
because she was constantly traveling around because of her work.
All right.
So they just
Barney,
like
meanwhile, had gone back to his sort of womanizing ways and had a love child with a one-night stand. And I don't know whether or not, they didn't actually say whether or not he was with the woman that he had the baby with. But, the baby just, supposedly changes him completely and now devotes his entire life to his child kind of thing. Or at least matures up and sort of reels it in. But, okay.
Well, that's a bit of a disappointment.
Well, yeah,
The daughter is hot. Damn.
yeah.
All right, can you send me a link, man? Send me a link right now. I need something to jack off.
Okay, all right, calm
Calm your farm.
your fucking tits, man. Shit.
Chill your
I
beans.
got to see this bitch. Sorry, that was really sexist.
Well, anyway, as a fan of the show, someone who's watched every episode, and I've got a box set behind me somewhere.
Whew. Smirking.
Yeah, I was kind of mixed on it because, it's not been a great year for finales, if I'm completely honest. Dexter was a bit of a letdown.
Dexter was horrible.
Fuck, what was the other one? There was two.
Well, Breaking Bad was good.
Breaking Bad was awesome. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, two as in like there was two finales. One was good, one was shite. Yeah, I'm kind of undecided. I mean, a lot of sort of TV analysts were going, this was probably one of the weaker finales of all the sort of long-running comedies kind of thing. And then you had other people going, it was just such a true-to-form ending, and they appreciated how, they're able to keep this under wraps for, practically 10 years. And there's been no leaks or anything like that. They tried to throw us off the scent by calling her Aunt Robin all the time, which obviously is because she's Aunt Robin, but she's not by blood kind of thing. It's kind of an honorary title. So, I mean, they did their best to throw it off. And even just the way they structure a lot of the episodes, like, it's really good writing. But just maybe not for this season, because this season was kind of seen as a bit of a tack on anyway. They were only going to do 8 seasons. But they
Really
thought,
stretched it out.
let's squeeze another year out of it. Get NBC on board or whatever network they're on. So yeah.
It's crazy. When you mentioned the leakings and stuff like that, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Hercules. It's Hercules, right? Or is it Conan also? Hercules?
Hercules.
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently, like, over 60 people have been fired from that set because they took photos of the set, like just people who work like in the back and like the gaffers and shit like that. They've been fired because they've taken photos of him like in costume and shit like that, and they want to keep it all under wraps. I think that's pretty cool. But I've got about zero fucking interest in watching that movie.
Yeah.
Ron's recommendation of the week.
That's it. Ron's thumbs up. He gets the double thumbs up for zero fucks in.
Zero fucks given.
Yeah.
Do not watch this piece of shit movie. It looks shit. Guardians of the Galaxy I want to check out though.
Guardians
And
of the Galaxy. Ninja Turtles, or as I like to call it,
That's it.
Transformers meets Ninja Turtles. TMNT.
that's good.
I
See,
still
that's the
haven't
thing,
seen that.
the beginning of that trailer like sounds like a Transformers
Things transforming, yeah.
trailer.
All the low
It's got that- yeah,
drones
that's-
and
Yeah, that
That's the twist. Shredder is actually a transformer.
yeah, he's
awesome. I'm gonna check this out.
Megatron Shredder. Yeah.
Ben, look it up right now and see what you
I
think. How the
The sounds are exactly the same as it.
yeah, look at that
In a
shit.
world where, in a world where slime exists and turtles and creepy thumbless newspaper reporters.
I get it, because Megan Fox's thumbs are fucked. I'd
Kinda.
still burn the God-fearing shit out of her.
You know, part of me will regress into 1990 Skillsy and want to go and see this movie, if only for that nostalgia value. Because
Yeah, if they stick to the origin story, it's going to be good.
well, they haven't.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
But yeah, they've already changed it, and they said it because like it's not. They said that it's
Interesting.
April O'Neil's father and Shredder are the
yeah.
guys who created the turtles.
Or at least
Which
the
is
slime or whatever it is. The ooze.
Yeah, I'm not actually too fussed about that. I just want the movie to be good. Like,
I just
not
want another cameo from Vanilla Ice.
Go Ninja, go
That'd be
Ninja,
pretty
go. Yeah.
and I want Raphael to stab him.
Who the fuck let this guy in here? Oh yeah, because he's totally from New York. He's just, completely unappreciating of any sort of weirdo skinny white guy in parachute pants with train tracks on his carved into his hair.
And that flat top as well.
No one falls for that shit. Go landscape some gardens, you fucking weirdo.
Just joking.
Go back to Russia.
But yeah,
Spider-Man 2
like
as well.
They look good.
Spider-Man 2. I think that comes out
What?
April
No.
17th.
Fuck
I
every.
don't know. I haven't even watched the latest Spider-Man one.
Really?
Yeah, neither.
They already did Spider-Man perfectly. Like, I'm not even gonna say perfectly.
Yeah.
They did it well enough. Like, why did they reboot it straight away?
To make money!
Two words. Emma Stone.
money.
Number 3 was so bad.
It wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Or as I like
Yeah,
to call
but-
it, emo Spider-Man.
Oh.
It's the Godfather 3 of Spider-Man movies.
That's a very good analogy. Because
that's good.
Godfather 3 was shit, if nobody else gets that.
Yeah, no
Let's
one
watch
under
it
the age
first
of
and
14
second.
will get that. Yeah, it was the
Oh.
Saints Row 2 of Spider-Man movies. It really was. It was the Matrix Revolutions of Spider-Man movies.
That came out 15 years ago, Matrix.
Isn't that funny? Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
Great movie. Shame about the sequels.
Yeah.
Apparently they're in
Though that Burly Brawl.
they're in the
50
works of doing
Smiths,
something as
that's
well,
great,
aren't they?
though.
With the Wachowski
Yeah, yeah,
I
there's
still
sisters
now.
remember that MTV spoof. That was brilliant.
It was a Matrix piss take.
Yeah, didn't you guys see that?
Well, for the
Where
MTV.
it was, Sean William Scott and Timberlake.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the hosts of the MTV Movie Awards and some shit, and that was actually pretty funny, you know. Wet Willie, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. But, and Will Ferrell is the architect at the end.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go! Concordantly! Vis-a-vis! This is my big voice! He's great. But yeah, I have no interest, zero interest in fucking Spider-Man. Or watching him either.
Sexually. There is a digital feature. It's been termed a digital feature because it's not a full-length feature film for Halo. Ridley Scott
Really
has
looking forward to
signed
that.
on, as well as the Battlestar Galactica director.
Wow.
And apparently it won't collide in terms of production on the TV series that Spielberg's doing. But it has
TV
here,
series of Halo.
I'll read the press release. It says, a press release from Microsoft today stated 343 Studios, Xbox Entertainment Studios and Scott Free Productions are proud to announce a new Halo digital feature project to be released later this year. Ridley Scott will serve as an executive producer, and Sergio Mimica Gesan, who directed several episodes of Battlestar Galactica, will direct. Few other details are currently available for this digital feature project, but given that very specific designation, it's probably safe to assume that it'll be less of a standard Hollywood movie and something more along the lines of critically well-received Halo Forward Unto Dawn project. So, I don't know,
That's
mini
cool.
movie?
Cool. I think they should get the guys from Rooster Teeth in on it.
As consultants.
Or throw in a piss load of jokes. That'd be good.
Yeah.
We're trying to take the Halo franchise seriously. Let's put in a fuckload of jokes. This is gonna be. What the fuck was that? Is somebody in a kitchen?
Is there a raccoon going
Is that
through your
you, Dan?
garbage?
And I knocked over
A
A
pizza tray?
platter. It's like
A
whole
platter of
bunch
like hors
pots of
d'oeuvres?
bread.
Did your waiter drop the tray of hors d'oeuvres onto the bonnet of a,
Chris,
on,
I
on
wish
the
you
bonnet of a
heard
Honda
you.
Civic?
It was just a bunch of bolts and stuff.
Wow.
Terribly sorry, sir. I'll get started on another batch.
1,000 pardons.
1,000 pardons. I will fix this post haste.
You can have the meal for free, sir. It is on the house.
Have you seen how sketchy Ubisoft is being lately?
In what way?
Regards to Watch Dogs.
Haven't they made their release date, or are they now taking that back?
They have. They've made the release date, and they still haven't confirmed what the resolution is going to be on either platform.
Oh, right.
So yet again, it's
Even
going to
that
come down
they've
to
released demos.
well, there was that.
Spoke about that, Danny.
Yeah, we spoke about it last week. They're claiming it didn't actually suffer any drop in resolution. Apparently, one of the head engineers saying it's in terms of frame rate, it's quote, I think he said really stable or very stable on the PS4, but nothing was mentioned about the Xbox One, and no resolutions have been mentioned to date. There's speculation that 1080p is going to be PS4, bless you, and something slightly less on the Xbox One.
You know, I just hope the game runs smoothly. That's literally all I give a shit about. I just
Yeah.
want the game to be
I
great.
can't help feeling it's going to be like a kind of Titanfall situation where I'm more than happy to take a hit in terms of graphical fidelity and as long as that's invested back into the gameplay, I won't give two shits. You could run at 900p. I don't care. What does
That's-
Titanfall run at? 792 on Xbox One? I mean,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've only played it 3 times. And I'm still better
lost all
than
those
Chris.
times. Oh no.
Hey, I didn't see you top the ladder.
I did. More than once.
I didn't see it.
Titanfall infighting. I love it. It's great.
We've lost this podcast war. Fuck.
It's going to
I kicked.
That was their plan.
30
Get a
grunts in
sponsorship
one
and
match.
watch us self-destruct from the inside out.
It's a clever plan.
Get
I don't
their,
know how they did
get their Dollar Shave Club sponsorship, and then leave us to get Loot Crate on board or something like that to try and do them one-upsmanship aisle. I'm looking to beat my neighbour. Certainly, sir. Come to the one-upsmanship aisle. Yeah. What else we got here? Trials Fusion. I think that would be a great thing to jump on, all four of us. But Ron doesn't have a PC.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Well, Trials Evolution, but it's the new...
Oh, the bike
Trials
one. Yes. Yes,
one,
yes, 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 yes. I've been playing the gold one, whatever that is.
Evolution?
Yes, I want to get on that. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it on the 360 and I loved it.
because it's not a fucking full-on driving racing game, so I'm on board.
Nah, let's all get it on PC. Boom. Let's go. When's it come out?
13th, I think.
Let's get rocking.
Was that
Okay.
Ron going no? Because you don't have a PC, do you, Ron?
Yeah, I got one. I'm on one.
You don't have a PC.
My PC is this one. I do.
I thought
Yeah,
you
I
used
don't-
a
I don't-
Mac. I thought you were on a Mac because of all the video stuff you do. Like me.
Oh no, that's the thing. Like people actually get shocked when I says, "Hello, I'm a videographer by trade." No, I don't use Macs at all. I like PCs. I'm used to its operating system, so and I also fucking hate Macs. I hate them, and the only time I can use them, the only time I need to use them is the only time I do use them is if I need to, and I don't need to. Everybody's got one. Fuck. It is industry standard as well, video-wise, but like, fuck that.
Well,
I'm not talking about work.
in a-
Fuck that shit.
In a design environment, it's pretty much, you'll probably find a 70-30 split of oversized 27-inch iMacs in comparison to, say, a PC environment, which, is certainly true at every studio I've worked at.
Yeah, but you're gonna try and get work to pay for the new $3,000 graphics card.
Graphics
from
card.
GeForce.
Yeah. Was it the Titan Black or something ridiculous? The AMG.
I think it's
the
called
AMG
Titan
of
Z
graphics
or
cards.
something.
Dude, it's nearly as expensive as my entire PC, and yet I've got two freaking video cards in here. Yeah. How they
The
think
selling
that kind of
feature is
product's
it
got
does
legs? I don't know.
5K.
5K what?
Pardon?
What'd you say?
Oh, I mean, 4K is not even common, and this thing will do 5K resolution.
Yeah. I did watch my first 4K YouTube clip the other day.
Oh, any good?
Well, it looked fantastic, but I mean, I'd still reckon there's a shitload of compression that happens from native resolution to get it to something like 4K in terms of a YouTube standard. What's your experience with compression, Ron? Like, what do you just run it at 264 or?
It depends on like whoever I'm working for. Basically, they'll ask if they want it on YouTube or something like that, and I'll render the video, then I'll run it through Movie Maker to make it small enough to email to them. They check it, and if they want it on YouTube, I just talk them through that, and it's usually I have to run it through that anyway. It'll still be about because it has to be WMV, because every single time I send over my AVI files, they can't play them because most of them use Macs, and that drives me fucking insane because they're better quality. But it just really depends on what they want for the final product and where it's going. You know what I mean? Sometimes it'll be up on a big screen, so they'll request it to be a certain compression, or I've had to make one where there's like 6 screens, and they're going to split it on all 6 screens, like the whole video, not 6 individual videos on each of the
broken
each
up.
of the screen. Yeah, and like so I've had to crop up the videos and give them 6 different versions of them, and then different compression types, because sometimes they won't work, sometimes they will work, and that drives me fucking insane because a lot of the time they don't know what they're after. But I still love it though. It just depends on what they're after.
Well,
Real interesting stuff here, people. Work talk.
Render chat. Nothing gets
Awake
the
with
bitches
work.
wet than a bit of render chat. Yeah. Yeah. How we got onto that tangent, I will never know.
I blame Ben.
Yeah, fuck you, Ben.
No, it was video card
bring
chat.
every-
It was you, Chris. It was video cards. Damn it.
We were talking about that before I said that.
Ben, I apologize. Fuck you, Chris.
Render chat has turned into political infighting. All right, final topic before we wrap up. I might have spoken about it before, but I'm going to do my utmost best to try and get you onto this show. Are you guys watching Hannibal?
What?
Are you guys watching a show called Hannibal?
No.
Oh, no.
It's got nothing to do with the explorer who led elephants over the Himalayas or whatever.
Is it
It's
the guy from the 18?
yeah, George Papard, The Life and Times of George Papard.
And it's not the guy from Blade, played by Ryan Reynolds.
Hannibal Caine. No.
Is his name Hannibal?
Hannibal,
Caine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hannibal Caine.
No. I'll give you one more guess, and maybe go with the most popular Hannibal character of our time.
Ryan Reynolds guy from Blade.
Yeah,
He is pretty popular, I have to say.
Pretty popular.
it's pretty.
It's
ripped,
the
isn't it?
TV show, right? But I'd say Hannibal Lecter.
I'm going to go on record and say that this is probably in the top 3 best TV shows on TV at the moment.
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn, son.
So it is the
Better than
18.
Game of Thrones?
I don't watch Game of Thrones, and I do want to. I would be willing, on reputation alone, to put that at number 2.
Sorry.
What noise is that?
That was my pitch.
I think my neighbors are going to call the cops or something. I think they think somebody's dying over here.
Yeah, fucking
Sorry.
Oscar Pistorius is coming.
Oh, Jesus.
Hashtag too soon, times 2. I'm on fire. I'm so on fire right now.
Yeah, it's the greatest show.
It's
I don't watch it either, though. That's the thing.
Game of
What,
Thrones
Game
or
of
Thrones?
Hannibal?
No, I don't watch it, no.
Game of Thrones or Hannibal?
I will start watching Hannibal in the Easter break just to shut you up about it.
That
But
is actually
I'll-
Lecter, right? It is actually...
No, no,
Hannibal
is it
Lecter.
better than True Detective? That was pretty good.
No, it's not better than True
Detective's
Detective.
I'm going to say
It's not better
yes,
than-
purely on volume,
fuck you.
because I've seen more of it. Although, I've taken Ben's word for it and invested 2 hours of my
With True
time
Detective.
on 3 hours on True Detective. Yeah, I'm still.
Because it's only 8 episodes long anyway, and then that's the whole season
Just
done.
one season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're never going to see those 2 characters ever again, because the next season is another couple detectives or another detective and somewhere else. It's not like just following them 2 the whole time. So I really like that concept.
Yeah.
But
Next season might be Ryan Reynolds then.
one can only hope.
One can only hope with those abs, baby. You can grate cheese on
come
those
on.
motherfuckers.
Ryan Reynolds is my beloved Deadpool, so he's the most perfect guy for that. So he's got to do good. He's got to do good.
Why hasn't
I
there
wanna
been a
do-
movie about that?
They
That's
actually
Deadpool.
released.
Oh, I know
They-
that. Wasn't it a sort of a half-assed one though?
They
Yeah.
released the script. The script got leaked, and a lot of like this lady who got her hands on it, she got sued, but nobody else got sued for reading it. When it just went like it spread everywhere. I've actually got a copy of it, and it's actually kind of funny. And
hope so.
there's this part where he takes his mask off. When he takes his mask off, this is right at the end, so spoiler face, way ahead of time. He takes his mask off, and he's got Hugh Jackman's face from a magazine, like sticky tape to his face, because he's all ugly and shit. But and there's a mad part of this. Colossus is in it. Can't remember the bad guy, but there's this
Juggernaut?
part where a bad guy gets a kid at like they're fighting out on a freeway, and a bad guy grabs a kid from a car and puts the gun to the kid's head, and Deadpool grabs another kid and puts the gun to that kid's head, and I thought that was fucking hilarious. But
That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
it's actually really well written, and he refers to himself from the Wolverine movie, like he's got an action figure of it, and he pays it out, like really subtly, and then chucks it or some shit. Like Deadpool's the best.
What? That was like the Deadpool video game. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If you played.
When you're bitch slapping Wolverine, that's the fucking funniest part. There are some cheesy bits, but you know he's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. What's so good about Hannibal? It is Hannibal Lecter, right?
It is. Wow, that was the biggest
I
sort of
didn't hear it before.
roundabout. That was like we got lost 4 times, got out our GPS, took the next left, went through drive-through, had a couple of Big Macs, and then had to get some chassis strengthening off on Chris's car, and then come back
And we had
just to pick
we
up
had an
Hannibal.
argument about if we should ask somebody on the street for directions, and we argued for 15 minutes about that.
Yeah.
We didn't ask them.
No, we
We're
didn't.
men, bitches. We're men.
Yeah, we don't need help.
Yeah. Where we going? We don't need help. It's just, I mean, admittedly, I wrote down this topic when I just watched the most recent episode, which, you know, I was literally sitting there with my mouth open just going, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this is next level writing, I suppose, creativity from a purely serial killer mindset. And the writing around it is just crazy. It's so atmospheric. Like, you really do, when it goes into those sequences where, I suppose you're trying to be empathetic to one of the killers or something. Like, it does a really good job of putting you in that position, and making you feel what he feels as he's sort of recreating the scene, kind of thing. I won't give too much away because that's the premise of the story entirely, and obviously what he finds out over the course of, we're in season 2 right now, but fuck, it's gruesome. It's a gruesome show, but the writing behind it's up there.
I gotta check that out.
Cool.
Glowing
Check it out.
review.
Hannibal Lecter is an awesome character.
Yeah.
Like a Red Dragon. Did anybody see that?
Yep. Good movie.
How was that? Because wasn't that panned? Like, everybody kind of just went like, oh, dude, you fucking ruined Hannibal Lecter, and no Anthony Hopkins, so no one gives a shit.
No, Red
Never
Dragon
even
did
heard of
have
it.
it.
It was supposed to be like a prequel of Silence of the Lambs, and how Hannibal got to him being a bit of a psycho and eating people.
Oh, okay.
But I never watched it, and
No, Red Dragon had Ralph
Fiennes. isn't it?
Fiennes in it, yeah. But I think Edward Norton was still in the FBI, but he had been attacked by, because at the beginning of the movie, I think, had like a long-haired Anthony Hopkins in it, and it showed how he was stabbed. Like, even then, when they were sort of firm friends back in the day, kind of thing. Hannibal decided, you know what, I'm going to take my chances tonight, because obviously, what's his name? Edward Norton had found out some information which led him to him, and it's like, right, gloves are off now. I'm going to stab you with the nearest closest sharp thing. So, yeah, I didn't mind that movie. I've liked them all: Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon.
what was the other one that?
The Julianne Moore one. What was that one?
Yeah. Fuck. Wow. I've seen that one. That's a fucking great one. The one with the
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. Yeah, eating
Eating
What the
Zambra.
fuck is that one called? Come on, Chris, Ben, are you guys gonna help out? Chris, are you Googling
No
this
idea
right
what you
now?
guys are talking about.
So you were just there zoning out. Fuck, now that one's
Yeah.
great. Motherfuckers. I'm gonna check this
I'm
out. It's
looking
gonna
up
rack my brain
now.
all more.
Yeah, I'm doing what
Oh,
I
you
hate.
can do it? Okay, cool. It's kind of like, when you get a check at the end of the night at the restaurant, just like, you pretend to
Oh,
reach
and you
your
do
wallet,
that.
and then
Fake,
someone's like,
yeah.
oh, get this. Oh, yeah, thanks. I love that shit. But hey, by the way, everybody should check out House of Cards. I thought that was going to be really, really boring, and it's fucking, like, every episode's like a movie. It's just so brilliantly written, and, like, the way it's, like, filmed. Great fucking characters, too. and like Spacey's a powerhouse in it. I love breaking the fourth wall as well, which is fucking awesome. So
Yeah. I like. We mentioned this on Saturday that I like it. I mean, I don't necessarily know what the hell's going on, but it's really good. It's really well written. The acting's great.
yeah, it's flawlessly done. Like every single fucking frame of that is just like gorgeously filmed and so subtly done. It's got like such a heaps dark tone to it. I thought it was going to be really, really boring. And I'm like, I'm not interested in like a power struggle thing. Like that, at first I didn't even want to watch Game of Thrones because I'm like, is it about like, I asked some people, I'm like, is it like Lord of the Rings where they're like monsters and shit? They're like, no, it's just about the power struggle of like families in this country, this fake like country place.
Lame. I want monsters.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
like, not interested. Just not interested. But the fucking dumb thing is, and you know, I apologize if I have said this before, but like the very first fucking episode, right at the start, you see one of the monsters. And my fucking douchebag of a friend like failed to mention that. Like you see him right there. There's a White Walker in the very first fucking episode, and
It's the very
It's like,
first
no.
scene.
yeah, and they're just building up to it, and now everybody knows there are dragons and shit and zombies and fuck, like it's great.
I think everybody that read the book actually knows about it.
Yeah. Well, here's a massive spoiler for anybody who is watching Game of Thrones. Okay, so
People
the
die.
next season. Yeah. Okay, so Joffrey's gonna die real soon. No, people are gonna kill me if I can say this. I respect the show enough, and everybody knows that Joffrey's gonna die anyway. But
I don't know.
just-
I'm up to episode 3, series 1. God, thanks. God.
I did say spoiler face.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't
were
apply
supposed
to the person you're on the podcast with.
Just block your ears and go la 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 la. You're good.
Earmuffs.
Hamburger earmuffs.
I just like it how people were surprised that Sean Bean's character died.
Really? He dies in everything he's in. So the fact that they're surprised surprises me.
Well, he's a Bond villain, so I mean, I guess that kind of died, par for the course. He must
think
flick
he's
through the
died in
last page, and if he sees
movie.
a line of
Horror
dialogue,
movie.
and he goes, "Oh, you know what? This is the first movie I've made it to the end of."
I know one movie. And
Yeah,
by
I
the
think
way,
it was
it's video
Silent
game
Hill.
related. Yeah, Silent Hill is the only movie I think that he
He's lived.
survives the whole way through because it's his wife who gets stuck in Silent Hill, and he goes there to look for her, doesn't find her, and
Yeah.
And he fucks off.
he's the one who survives. I'm like, oh, rejoice.
I haven't actually seen that. Is that a good movie? I used to
It's
love
not bad.
that game.
Not bad for a game movie, you know.
Hmm.
Game. Not gay. Game.
Not bad for a gay movie.
Uh,
Harboring some deep thoughts there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all three of yous and just thinking, fucking sexy. Got to break a bit of my dick inside that ass.
And with that, I think we'll wrap up episode 19 of QuadFeed.
We're
Yes,
ending there? Fuck, man.
that's what's called a climax, literally. Episode 19, getting closer to that elusive 20th episode. Whether or not we actually think it actually means anything now, because obviously the gauntlet's been thrown down in a variety of different ways from the overindulgence crew. But it's still, it's okay. We're going to still go for 20, and we'll go for 30. And then we're going to go for PKA and see if we can get up to 173. Who knows?
Oh,
173.
I don't plan.
On
I
current,
honestly don't plan on living that long.
on current tracking, that's probably in the next 5 years or something.
Cool, then definitely not.
Definitely
I
not.
didn't even do the math in my head.
Yeah.
Should be about 3.5 years.
Same.
Cool.
We do it every week.
Oh,
Either that, or we'll just have to start doing daily episodes, which I did suggest to the guys, but schedule conflicts. We'll see.
that's all though. That's all.
That's all though. Yeah,
That's all that.
we will just
I
give
love
up our
basketball.
jobs and do daily 7-hour podcasts and just upload them daily.
I got basketball every night, so no.
Totally. Once. I got once. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll let these guys sign off. See you later, Benny.
See ya. That's all, folks. I'll
That's all,
catch you
folks.
next time.
You better. See you, Chris. Hopefully your chassis is ever more sturdy and we won't see you flaming in a ditch somewhere due to excessive torsional.
Not from torsional, but poor driving, possibly.
Poor driving, yeah. Mind you. We've seen you on the business end of an assault rifle looking at pilots, so driving should be no different. Ronald. Ron says bye. Although he was looking up images of the girl from How I Met Your Mother, so he's probably gone to what's the word?
Jack off.
He's going to go meet his mother. Beautiful. What a sign off. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.